Good afternoon, my wonderful fifth grade students. This video is to give you a little bit more information about the Google Keep activity that you'll be doing shortly. Once you are logged into your Google account, you'll want to go over to the Google Apps grid and you click on that. And then what you'll want to do is scroll down until you find your Google Keeps icon, which is the gold icon with the light bulb on it. So you just click that to open it. Once you're in here, you probably won't see anything yet, but you can see I have some notes. So just to give you a little overview, Google Keep is a phenomenally helpful tool to help you get and stay organized. So you can use it to make, basically it's like making virtual or digital Post-it notes or sticky notes. So if you want to keep track of your to-do list, your homework list, if you want to make a gift wish list to share with your parents, if you want to take notes on something that maybe later on you'll put in a Google Doc, things like that. It's a great tool to keep track of bits of information. So you can see in my example here, I have a grocery list. I have to give a gift wish list, and I have a vacation wish list. Excuse me. So when you have your notes here, you can start taking a note here, okay? But if you want to use a checklist, that is the most common thing to use. If you want to put a drawing in there, put a picture in there. So I want to make a checklist, so I'm going to click on that. And you can see that you first want to put a title. So I could say that this is my um, things to do. This is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to come up with a list of activities you can do at home during this stay-at-home pandemic situation. So things to do at home during the coronavirus. See if I can spell this properly. Okay. So you always want to give your list a title. Then you can click here to make your first list item. You could say play with my dog, bake cookies or brownies, play with my, if you have a brother or a sister, I'll say sibling, play tag, play board games, watch movies, play video games, or what have you. Okay, so you have your things. Now you have little check marks here because if this were like a to-do list, you could actually check things off as you complete them. The other thing that's nice is if you look over here on the left, you can see 6 little dots, and that allows you to change the order of your list. So let's say I want to do the video games first. I can move that up, drag it up to the top. If I want to, maybe I don't want to play with my sibling because I'm sick of them by this point, I can check that off and it goes down here. So this, you can see that this looks like a completed item now, and notice it's still on the list. It's checked off and there's a line through it. So if you want to get rid of it altogether, you can just delete it here. Or if you decide that maybe you've made up with your brother or sister and you want to play with them again, you can click on that and it goes back on the list. Okay, so this is your list. Now you can put a reminder in if you want to be reminded about your list. And what's nice is you can have a reminder based on a date and time or by a location. So if, for instance, you were at school and you were making a homework list, you might put a reminder when you get home that you want to be reminded about doing your homework. If you want to share this with a collaborator, you can put this here. So if, for instance, you are making a gift wish list and you want to share it with your parents who also have Google accounts, you would click on this here and type in their Google account number, their Google account information. If you want to share it with someone who does not have a Google account, you won't be able to do that with this. If you want to make a color for your note, you can choose a color. It's kind of nice to keep it organized. You want to add an image, you can go here. Now keep in mind that you can only add images that you've already downloaded to your computer, maybe to your desktop, or you've stored in your Google Drive. Okay, so if I already have a picture, I can look for one here, which I probably have a bunch of them. Let me see if I can find a picture file. Okay, I thought I had some things, pictures on my desktop, maybe not. That's an image, I don't know what it is. I could have sworn I put some pictures on. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture of me. I'll click on that, click on open, and there I am. I can, if I want to remove that, I can too. That's a pretty giant image. Okay, so here's my image. Okay, you can also, if I click on that list again to open it up, I can go down and I can add, I can make a drawing, I can download. I can archive it, which you're not going to do that. Archiving means you're going to keep it stored in your Google Keep, but you don't want it in among your other notes. Maybe you're saving it for use in the future, so you could do that. You can also, there's more here. You can delete the note. You can add a label. So if you have certain notes that are in a category, making a label is like making categories of notes. You can add a drawing. You can make a copy of it, which I'm not sure why you'd want to make a copy, but hide the check boxes if you don't want them. Grab image text, copy to Google Docs. Now the copy to Google Docs would be helpful if maybe you in your Google Keep note, you jotted down a few ideas about topics for your essay project for class. So you could automatically put that into a Google Doc. If you want to make a drawing, you can add a drawing here, and you can use different tools in here to add a drawing. Then I can go here and do that. So once you're done, your assignment is to come up with a list of things to do at home during the coronavirus pandemic. I just thought that might be something a little bit more meaningful to come up with, to get you thinking creatively. One of the things I know that my daughter and I want to do is to build an obstacle course in the backyard. We haven't done that yet because we've had so much rain so far, but that's one of the things we want to do while we're stuck at home. So once you have finished your list, what you want to do is share it with me. So you're going to click on collaborator. And of course mine is there, but it wouldn't be in yours. You're going to type in gdarmody@drregional.org, and you're going to save that and share it with me. And then, yes, it already exists because that's mine. So you're going to do that. And then what's going to happen is when you all share that with me, which of course I'll be inundated if we all do it correctly, then I'll know that you've completed the activity that I assigned to you. And that assignment is going to be due on May 1st, which is not this coming Friday, but next Friday. And you will get that done, and that will be one of your assignments to complete. So that's it for now. Take care.